OBS was live, and I realized I didn't actually hit the go live button on StreamYards. How does though? Whatever. Yeah. So there's that. We've got. Sorry, I got distracted. And my brain stopped looking at things, and then I forgot what I was doing.
Shitting on Ubisoft shareholders.
Yeah. Here's the actual memo. Hello, all. By now, you've seen the message from Yevs, whatever his name is, about the decision to create a new subsidiary that encompasses the three biggest Ubisoft brands: Rainbow Six, Assassin's Creed, and Far Cry. This new entity will remain part of the Ubisoft family. Will continue to be operated by us, with Tencent being a minority shareholder. This important decision is a key turning point for us after the last few difficult years. It is an opportunity for Ubisoft to rebuild stronger than ever. What will this mean for Zone 1? What I actually don't. I don't want to read the rest of this. Yeah. Right after the news dropped, Ubisoft stock took a massive 19% hit as investors worried about what this meant for the company, but things turned around quickly. Once more details came out, the shares jumped back up by over 10%. Wait, so they went down 19% and they jumped up 10%. Does that mean they're still
down 9%?
Still down 9%, or does that mean it jumped back up to 19% and then 10% over that? It's a weird way that they worded that.
From how they explained it, they're still down 9%, so I wouldn't be celebrating quite yet.
With Assassin's Creed Shadows doing so well, pulling in 3 million players and scoring second biggest launch reviews.
But not everyone at Ubisoft is celebrating. Some employees feel the decision was made too quickly, and now... Sorry, it's so fucking tiny, and I can't wear my glasses. They're awful.
Yeah, well...
Now there's a lot of doubt about the company's next move. Dude, if you haven't been doubting their move at this point, what the fuck is wrong with you?
So, yeah, the biggest thing about this is like, oh, the reviews are so good. It's like, you literally everybody that reviewed the game that you gave review copies to are sucking this game's dick, and then nobody else likes it. So I don't trust any of the critics anymore. And I think that sentiment is going across all of the industry now. We don't trust the IGNs. We don't trust all of these people who are reviewing these games. That 3 million games number. Now that I listen to these people talk about these things like they did before. Oh, all these sales numbers, this game did these numbers. It was so rated so high. And it's like, I didn't actually look into all these things. I mean, why would they lie? But now, seeing how they're doing it now, it's like,
maybe things have been a little sussy, folks.
Maybe they were lying to us like the whole time. Yeah, so that's that. You want to check out our headliner this week?
Sure. What you got? What you got?
A whited out screen.
I hate it.
Carl jumps to pay more than $230,000 to Donkey Kong record holder Billy Mitchell in defamation ruling.
Oh.
They've been trying to get this guy saying that he cheated.
And it could have been more, the judge said.
They've been saying he cheated to his Donkey Kong record for I don't know how many years. Like ever since it's like, oh, he beat the record. Oh, he cheated for the record. Oh, he beat the record. Oh, he cheated for the record. Like that's all I really
vaguely remember hearing shit about that, but I kind of didn't pay any mind to it. An Australian court has ordered YouTuber Carl Jobst to pay over 380,000 Australian dollars, around 100,000, excuse me.
Dingo bucks.
Dingo. In damages to celebrity arcade gamer Billy Mitchell, relating to defamatory comments made by Jobst in video published in 2021. Jobst is a Queensland-based gaming YouTuber with a focus on speedrunning and competitive games. Mitchell's record-holding Donkey Kong scores were called into question in 2017, which ultimately led to Mitchell's removal from both the Twin Galaxies and Guinness World Record books. This set in motion a confusing web of litigation, ultimately resulting in Mitchell's record being reinstated. One of the lawsuits filed by Mitchell was against the late YouTube Benjamin Smith, aka Apollo legend, who had recorded several videos claiming Mitchell had cheated. Jobst video, subtly titled "The Biggest Con Man in Video Game History Strikes Again," implied that Mitchell's statement with Smith involved the latter paying him a large sum of money, ultimately leading to his ooficide in 2020. Ooh, baby.
I didn't know that.
Jobst also claimed in the video that Mitchell had expressed joy at the thought of Smith's death. Oh, you're disgusting.
The guy was trying to ruin his life.
Well, I thought it was the dude who was being ruined who oofed.
Billy Mitchell, the guy that actually had the record, is suing. All these people claim that he cheated.
Yeah. I thought he was the one who oofed.
No.
Did I read that wrong? Let me read it again. Hang on.
Yeah, Mitchell's settlement with Smith involved the latter paying him a large sum of money, ultimately leading to his suicide in 2020. Smith.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy, the one, Benjamin Smith, that guy claimed that he cheated, and then he oofed himself in 2020.
Okay. Sorry.
It was a COVID suicide. It's fine.
Jobst also claimed in the video that Mitchell had expressed joy at the thought of Smith's death. It was this, and not any claim about the legitimacy of Mitchell's Donkey Kong scores, that prompted Mitchell to sue Jobst.
Oh.
I mean, that's a serious case of defamation. I mean, you don't say that, especially about someone who isn't fucking you. Want to highlight the next part?
I'm working on it. Give me a...
No.
So demanding.
Yes. According to Judge Ken Barlow, the 2020 settlement between Mitchell and Smith never involved the exchange of money. Smith was required to remove all YouTube and videos and social media posts relating to Mitchell, assign copyright to those removed videos to Mitchell, and to cease publishing about Mitchell or face a $25,000 fine for each breach. In his video, Jobst initially claimed that Smith was ordered to pay $1 million to Mitchell. Jobst edited the video several times between May and June 2021. Once after Mitchell warned in his... What?
YouTube came in and played the rip sound effect.
Mewtwo. Once after Mitchell warned in his own video that he intended to respond the way that everyone anticipated for me to respond, and the other when Smith's brother confirmed to Jobst that no money had been exchanged between Apollo legend and Mitchell. The judge pointed out that over 500,000 people had downloaded Jobst's offending video, including 20,000 in Australia, which matters in an Australian defamation case, and that it had resulted in many comments accusing Mitchell of murder. Among other things, Judge Barlow also brought to attention Jobst's audacity. After receiving a concerns notice from Mitchell's lawyer in 2021, Jobst had posted on Twitter that the claim was exciting and that the case would be an amazing experience.
Yeah.
Jobst paid
real amazing when you have to pay.
We'll have to pay $300,000
for $300,000 for damages for non-economic loss,
and $50,000 for aggravated damages.
Dingo bucks.
In addition to $34,668.50 in interest. He may well have been justified in being ordered to pay more than $50,000 in aggravated damages, the judge said, but this is the amount being sought by Mr. Mitchell, and that is the amount I shall award.
Twistex. Spooky. Welcome in, Spooky.
Spooky.
What is Twistex? Went out in 2013, shit sad. Currently watching stuff about the unfortunate way that Twistex. What's Twistex? Am I missing that? Do I not know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
That's something I'm supposed to know? I don't know what that is. I'm racking my brain here. I can't even think of what it... I mean, I could Google it, but I don't want to.
Anything else?
No, that was our headliner. Was this Billy Mitchell thing? Okay, here we go. One more here. Jobs posted on X in the wake of the ruling I lost. The judge found Billy to be a credible witness and believed his entire testimony from that point on. Unfortunately, there was really nothing that could have saved me. I will now obviously consider my options. I know many of you will be upset with this, and I am sorry for that. Thank you again for the support, and I have received an Will endeavor to work hard as I can to repay all that you are owed. Yeah, $300,000 worth.
Was a tornado
Mistakes.
chasing you?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's kind of relevant now with the tornadoes and stuff that were touching down this week here.
Yeah, I hope everyone over
Close.
there is being safe. I need to check on my sister at one point. She's still down
Yeah.
there.
Bay, Arkansas, which is south of Jonesboro. One touchdown, and then
I
like
think
Tennessee.
she's in. I want to say she's in England.
Oh, that's fine. Little Rock
Okay.
and stuff was fine. Cool. All right. Let's move on to the mainest topic of the thing here.
Nintendo will sell a cheaper $330 Switch 2 in Japan. That region locked. Ouch.
Yeah, so there's Japanese only Switch 2 that can be bought in Japan that's cheaper because okay, so that's 300 or 330 bucks. The actual US priced console. Okay, the more expensive Switch 2 model with multilingual support priced at 69,980 yen, about $467. So I think they said 450 or 469 or whatever is the actual price tag for the Switch 2.
Yeah, I think I'll go for a Steam Deck though instead. That's about cheaper.
That's the thing. So anyway, the this whole Nintendo Direct that came out yesterday, day before, we're talking about this and like some of their new innovations or whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. But so, long story short, is Nintendo wants more of your money again and forever and always. So they're saying that the Switch 2 can play all of your Switch games if you buy to upgrade them to the Switch 2 version.
What?
Yeah, so there's like a $20 upcharge or whatever. Like if you have whatever the Zelda game, the
Breath of the Wild.
Yes, that one. Thank you. My brain. I was going through all of the other Zelda titles in my head, and I couldn't think of Breath of the Wild. Yeah, if you have it, it's like I think it's like 10 or 20 bucks or something like that to play it on your Switch 2.
The fuck?
Right.
No.
Yeah,
no,
so that's Nintendo. That's
no.
Nintendont. Nintendo Switch 2 damn high. Reselling has become a major issue in Japan, with Nintendo president Shintaro Furukawa stating that recently that the company would take steps to combat it with its next console. So they don't want it to be resold, I guess. So if they bought it in Japan, they don't want it to be sold in
America,
US or whatever. So they're trying. I don't know. This is weird. So yeah, this is a region locked one, which is fucked up. Yeah, I'll look into. And then we've got more worse news. First party Switch 2 games, including re-releases, all run either $70 or $80. All Nintendo titles see an increase from the $60 Switch 1 status quo. Yes, RIP, exactly. Nintendo Switch 2 presentation gave us pricing for the console: $449 to start. Nintendo's product pages are given to us pricing information. So now when you need new Joy-Cons, they're $100, probably $50, whatever for these. Well, the new Joy-Cons, if you take them off of the Switch, you can turn them on their side and use them like an actual mouse. That's a legit thing that they can do. Yeah.
Like kind of cool, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's cool until you drop it and break it. Then you got to go spend however much money because they've added more bells. The Joy-Cons were already fucking $80.
Yeah, that's why I still have a broken one.
Anyway, Nintendo announced via its website after the presentation that Mario Kart World, the console's flagship launch title, will cost $50 when you buy a digital copy, part of the Switch 2 bundle. But the game will cost $80 when you buy it on its own. $30 more than the pack-in version and $20 more than the usual $60 price tag for the first-party Switch games. Pre-order listings in the U.S. retailers have gone live since this morning, listing several $80 games. We'll use Walmart as an example. The upgraded Switch 2 editions for trio of Switch games: the Super Mario Party Jamboree, which is a re-release.
I remember that
2023's
came out in
Legend
like
of
the Wii. It
Zelda:
was
Tears of the
GameCube.
Kingdom. 2022's Kirby and the Forgotten Land are all going for $80 now. These are
Those are all
Switch.
re-releases.
These are all Switch games, people. That doesn't mean that $80 is the starting price for all Switch games. Donkey Kong Bonanza, slated for near launch July 17th release, is a $69.99 MSRP, which is more than a line of $70 default for PlayStation 5. I don't know, man.
This is not a good idea, Nintendo.
So Nintendo they have lived off of nostalgia. They have profited off of nostalgia. Their whole I'm gonna be honest with you, they make aggressively okay games.
Yeah.
So the thing about there's a lot of hype that are normally surrounded by these games, and rightly so. I do think your Mario Karts and stuff like that are fun, but they're touted as like you're gonna be able to play Mario Kart with your friends forever. How many people still pick up Mario Kart and play it with their friends?
I haven't played that game in over 2.5 years.
Right.
Not all of the bonus maps were even out yet before I stopped playing. I was like, nah, I'm done.
So they talk about these things like it's the greatest whatever. I played Breath of the Wild. Honestly, when I bought my Switch, I bought it for my son to be able to play when I would pick him up and stuff, play in the car. And then I was like, well, I've got it. I might as well take it while I was working. So I was sitting, waiting to get loaded or whatever. I'd pull out the Switch and I'd play, which at the time it was Breath of the Wild. And it was fun. Like I enjoyed my time with it, but it was a handheld game that was good. Like I'm not going to try to say that the game wasn't bad, but like I'm not going to say it was the best thing ever. I did enjoy my time with it and it was fun, but like
it's not something that you would rant and rave about later type of thing.
Yeah, but this game got
oh my
accolades
God,
and all these awards and stuff for that game. Well, I mean, and I'm like,
personally, it's a beautiful game, and it was very
it's
time cutting edge.
Beautiful game for probably less than Nintendo, PlayStation 3 graphics or whatever. Like there wasn't a lot to it, and it worked well enough for what it was. I don't know. I'm trying to defend it and tear it down at the same time, which is not really what I'm trying to do, regardless of whatever. The Mario games, I don't know. I mean, I guess they're kind of fun. The Mario Odyssey, I did not enjoy that. The one where you throw your hat or whatever. I played it for a little bit. I didn't even finish it. I was like, I don't. And
the last Mario game I really enjoyed was Paper Mario on the GameCube.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to play their re-release because they've changed. I'm pretty sure they've changed a lot of things. And I'm like, I think I still have my physical copy of the GameCube version here somewhere. I'll just go back and play that.
Well, I bought Mario Party 2 thinking like, oh, I got a Switch. I bought some extra Joy-Cons. I was like, yeah, we'll play some Mario Party with people. I think I played it like twice.
Yeah, it's like, not the same.
You just never really got to, I don't know. And there's probably people that played it a lot more than me. I totally get I'm not the same the perfect demographic for this thing. But I don't know. Like I said, they just they're surviving off of this stuff, and I think the sticker shock for parents when they're going to buy, like, oh, let's go look at the new Switch. Oh my God, it's almost $500. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and pick it up, and we'll add some more. Well, they like Mario Kart. Oh, there's a new Mario Kart. It's oh my God, it's $90.
Like at that point, that's $1,000.
Yeah, you're getting close to 1,000. You're up 600, maybe close to $700 or whatever.
Your controllers yet?
So, and the thing about it is like, it's not advertised. I would say a lot of parents don't really know. Okay, I don't know how well it's advertised. I don't see ads for it, but I don't see a lot of ads anyway. But I don't
I
know
don't
if
really
this.
have cable, so I don't know.
Well, that's what I mean.
just
Like
on YouTube.
even across like Facebook ads or like Twitter ads or whatever.
That's true. I have not seen a single ad for this thing. I keep forgetting it's a thing. Period.
I'm talking about the Steam Deck.
No, I mean the Switch too.
Right. Well, yeah, but this I'm talking about like the Steam Deck is not really because Nintendo will be heavily advertised. There'll be signs up in Walmart. Oh, the Switch 2's coming or whatever. Like they're gonna have like physical stuff in store, whatever. The Steam Deck's not really like that. I think if more parents could realize and knew about it, if it had more hype behind it, like there's
A
no
little bit
way
more
that
advertising.
there's no way that Steam wouldn't dominate this console generation. The handheld market or whatever, Steam would own it. Hands down they would because like it's already cheaper than Nintendo. Steam and its Steam sales and in your library carries over to your PC.
Mm-hmm.
And you can plug in an HDMI cable to your Steam Deck and plug it into a TV and make it a console.
And not just that, but you can also, my friend Sumi, he has one. You can also go onto the browser and download things like Roblox and things like that, and you can play it on there.
Yeah, it's its own OS. Like it has way more freedom than your. So anyway, like I said, Valve would legitimately sweep the handheld market. I think if it advertised a little bit more aggressively, if they advertise to counter Nintendo shit, like you can buy a Switch for $500 and $90 games,
or you could spend $200 less.
Yeah, and then to get you a Steam account, and then buy fucking
keep the
Turbo
games
Golf Racing. That's
forever.
pretty freaking close to Mario Kart, and you don't have to pay a monthly subscription to play online.
Hey.
Yeah, nice spooky. Yeah. So, here's another cool. This is so if you buy a physical card, so this was another thing. If you buy a physical card, you get the game key card that downloads the game.
So you don't even get a physical copy anymore?
You don't actually get the physical copy. You just get the key.
Then why the fuck is it still... No.
Yeah. Game key cards have clearly labeled cases that tell you the cards don't actually hold the game content.
No.
Yeah. One of the possible complicating factor of for those games, while they're physical releases, they will use Nintendo's new game key card format, which attempts to split the difference between true physical copies of the game and download codes. Each cartridge includes a key for the game, but no actual game content. The game itself is downloaded to your system at first launch. Despite the holding no game content, the key card must be inserted each time you launch the game.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
Just like any other physical cartridge, these cards will presumably be freely shareable and sellable, just like regular physical Switch releases, but because they hold no actual game data, they're cheaper to manufacture. But they're still charging more money for them. It's possible that that these savings are being passed on to the There's no way. They're literally saying that they're going to $80.
Stupid.
But we can infer the big question mark now is how expensive the Switch 2 edition game upgrades will be for the Switch games you already own. With the price gap, if any, will be between games like Metroid Prime 4, Pokemon Legends ZA. They're going to launch on both the original Switch and Switch 2. But we can infer from Mario Kart and Donkey Kong that the pricing for the Switch 2 upgrades will most likely be somewhere between $10 and $20. The difference between a $60 price, most first-party Switch releases, and the $70, $80 price tag for the Switch 2 editions, currently listed at Walmart. Sony charges similar with a $10 upgrade fee. Okay, but the upgrade fee from Sony's PS4 to PS5 version. Okay, so I bought Ghost of Tsushima on PS4. I could download Ghost of Tsushima PS4 version on my PS5 and play it. But I spent the extra $10 to get the PS5 version, which has 60 FPS and higher fidelity. That is what you actually get with that $10. I don't know how much more power or how much more graphical whatever is going to be pushed into a Nintendo game because they're already touted as not being graphically intense. That's their whole fucking thing. Yeah. So anyway,
This
to
is not
upgrade
okay.
from PS4 to PS5 games that run on both consoles, if you can find the copies of the original Switch games for less than $60, it can mean saving a bit of money on the Switch 2 edition relative to Nintendo's $70 and $80 retail prices. Excuse me. Nintendo will use some Switch 2 edition upgrades to carrot to entice people more expensive $50 per year tier Nintendo Switch Online service. The company has already announced that the upgrade packs Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom will be offered for free on Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack subscribers. So instead of just paying $20 to get the upgrade version, you can pay $50 or $10 a month every month to get the upgrade. But if you
Either
stop, if you
50 bucks
cancel, if you,
or
I
20,
wonder though, if you cancel your
120.
fucking subscription, if they will take away the fucking upgrade, whatever.
They will.
Nintendo will also use some Switch 2 upgrade. Okay, blah, blah, blah. This list of the extra benefits will now include services additional to emulated consoles, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo 64, and now GameCube. Oh, good. Pay DLC for both Animal Crossing and New Horizons and Mario Kart. So Nintendo don't buy their shit no more. Here's the actual for $49.99, $500 for a fucking toy. Oh, here's what you get. You get a controller and you get the straps and you get a dock and you get a HDMI cable and an AC adapter and a charging cable. God, I fucking hope so. Oh, it's got a voice thing or whatever. Oh, the Switch 2 camera sold separately. Man, these people are their monetization model is crazy bad. Crazy bad. Now freely adjustable stand and a new USB-C port.
Yeah, I'll just go for a Switch or not a Switch Steam Deck.
Yeah.
You get more options, period.
Internal storage, 256 gigabytes.
Ooh, fascinating.
Internal storage Switch 2, where digital games are saved, data stored, is 256 gig, which is 8 times the storage capacity of Nintendo Switch. For additional storage, Nintendo Switch 2 only uses micro SD express cards, which have faster data reading speeds. So you can still expand the memory, which is nice. By connecting Nintendo Switch 2 dock to TVs, users can output video up to 4K resolutions and play games at up to 120 FPS. Not on the screen that's in the fucking handheld, but if you connect it to your TV, you can get that kind of performance out of it.
If your TV can even do frames that high.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're assuming that. But that's like up to most of their games, like, they're not going to have 120 FPS games. It's just not going to be a thing. I guess Mario and stuff, like, I guess those games could run at 120, but, like, it doesn't really make any sense.
Why?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to. But I'm just thinking, like, games that are not as graphically intense that could possibly potentially run that fast. I don't think if they had like a Call of Duty, is you're going to be getting 120 FPS on your fucking Switch. I mean, I just don't see it happening. Yeah, that's Nintendo's thing. Put the pedal to the metal. Experience a vast interconnected environment. So Mario Kart World is going to be like an open world Mario Kart game, I guess.
So they're going to do kind of like a what are the old Burnout games?
I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like, Mario Kart is the only thing they're actually announcing new, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know. There's still gonna be a fucking bunch of fucking people who are gonna keep buying this shit because it's Nintendo. Because they still have the reputation that they've had. I am the weird. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm weird one, but I was the one that deviated. So I had a regular NES as my first console,
Mm-hmm.
and then I deviated to Sega. I didn't get the Super NES,
Sega.
and then went from Sega to Sony. So as
Mhm.
far as like all of the nostalgia that people built up, I played Mario 64. Like I had friends that always had like Super Nintendos and 64s
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
So you still got to play it.
I played those games, but like the actual nostalgia for them, I don't really have.
Understandable.
Bun. Yeah. Yeah, what are your thoughts on the Switch? Are you switched off?
Yeah, no, I'll be staying with mine. I'll continue going with physical copies. Thank you. Because as I guess they've forgotten the fact that digital copies were supposed to be cheaper than physical copies for a reason.
Yeah.
Because you don't get to hold anything. So,
So
that's
digital
why they were cheaper.
Yeah, digital copies, well, they didn't have to like print them on a disc or put them on a card or whatever. Like they saved the cost of the actual physical thing.
Manufacturing and shipping and da da da
the
da.
digital was supposed to be cheaper, but it never actually ever
No,
was
it
cheaper.
never was.
Ever. Maybe at the very beginning it was like $5 cheaper. Maybe. Like early PS3 days, maybe digital versions were like $5 cheaper.
But there's also the fact of, remember when shit used to have cross compatibility naturally?
Yeah, well, I mean, that was talked about today on another podcast that I watched. Like the PlayStation 3, the launch PS3, the 70 gig model PS3 was backwards compatible.
Mm-hmm.
The downgraded 20 gig or 30 gig or whatever, like economy PS3 was not backwards compatible.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, then there was also the Wii. The Wii could play Wii games and GameCube games.
Yeah.
What happened to being English? What happened to being able to make games cross-compatible without having to squeeze more money out of people who are already broke as shit?
Well,
like,
it's just
come on, guys.
It's all I don't want to
any kind of respect for your
customers. Nah,
consumer base. Any like a smidge.
I don't think they. I don't
even
I
like
think,
a little pinch of acknowledgement, respect. Not just another kick in the dick, please. I don't even have one, and it hurts.
It's pretty much that's just pretty much the standard now.
Standard sucks.
Well, and the thing is, like, it's going to come to a crash, and it's going to suck, and there's going to be even more people laid off, and
it's going to be the next giant
possibly
game crash like ET.
Well, and possibly CEOs and stuff will feel the pain in their pocketbooks for a little bit, and they may the market may turn around until they get super greedy again. Like, who knows? I don't know. I don't know if like the righting of the ship is even possible anymore, because like, PlayStation, Sony got like a shit ton of backlash from the original PlayStation 3 launch, because they were doing this like, no backwards compatibility crap. They were doing like all of this kind of. They were like, oh yeah, we're going to charge $600. We had the most popular, the biggest, most selling console in the whole world.
I thought the 600 was the PlayStation 5.
No, PlayStation 3 was $600.
Ew, that's gross.
Yeah, it was stupid high. And they so it went down and see, that's another thing too. Like, it went down. The console actually like got cheaper. I think when I bought one 6 months after launch or whatever, I got it for like $300 or something. Whatever it was. Anyway, so all of these things add up into the way the greed works, but Sony did do a turn. Sorry, let me finish that thought. Sony did do a turnaround with the PS4, and like, this PlayStation 3 didn't have a lot of exclusive games at launch. They had a bunch of problems with it, and then with the PS4, they kind of turned it around, and the PS4 became one of the biggest, most selling consoles for for Sony and ever in the whole world and all that stuff. And then they turn around with the PS5 and they're doing the same thing they did with the PS3.
And they're shocked it's not working.
Well, and now their games aren't even good anymore. Like they had a bunch of first party games that now don't look so good and nobody wants to really play them. And anyway, there's been like a whole bunch of hits and misses. Sony Japan's taken over. So we'll see. Like I said, I don't know. We'll see if these ships actually right themselves or if they just continue down these paths because like they're just going to try to bleed everybody out of all the money.
I'm kind of figuring that at least one of these companies is just going to continue floating on its back like a dead fish.
I think they're all doing it. All going to do it.
I try to leave benefit of a doubt for at least one or two, which is why I'm like, at least one.
Yeah.
I don't have much hope.
Yep. All right, we'll move on to some trailers.
Yeah, what you got? What's coming up? What's coming up?
We got, well, there's one other one that I needed to look up.
Because I've not really been hearing a lot about new games coming out.
So I heard more. So we watched this trailer for this when it launched a couple months ago. Mind's Eye. And
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, so to me it was like kind of a sci-fi third-person shooter game that had some driving and stuff. And I was like, oh, this kind of looks cool. Maybe a little generic or whatever. But apparently this game is being made by one of the former lead directors of GTA.
Oh, that.
Hang on. Whoops. Hold up.
I'm waiting.
I gotta stop sharing that screen and share this other one.
Where machine research, Dr. Morrison identified a paradox.
Subtitles, for favor.
Where machine.
What's that?
Subtitles.
Can you not
Please.
hear it?
I appreciate subtitles. Thank you.
Learning would evolve
Working
past
on it.
our capabilities.
Trying to find a button.
Control.
You're awful demanding.
It's called the first sign of this.
Yes.
Alpha.
Welcome to Rocket Boy.
Man, is it always this hot? You'll get used to it. Sort of. Not really. Wow. Yeah, not bad, huh?
So this actually looks like a next-gen game. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, a lot of games don't really look this good. Like, even if this is a CG trailer, like most of them don't look that good.
Interesting.
Companies like Silver Corporation, instead of being thankful, have turned their backs on the very stars and stripes that made them a success.
You still haven't given us clearance for launch.
Give me access to the back-end system of my city boss, and then we'll talk.
Today's a very special day. Well, it's not every day we get to test the existential potential of man with machine.
This city
Oh, the
loves
gun
me,
drone looks so
I
cool.
can spin this like I always do.
The robot doing a robot.
I will not let them fucking stop me.
No, it wasn't supposed to be funny, but it was. I won't let them fucking stop me.
Yeah, so I mean, now that you know that it was a GTA guide, you can definitely see GTA vibes in this trailer. Looks good. I'm curious.
It does. Still not too sure what exactly the fuck it's about, but I'm into it.
Well, the way I understand it, it's I'm getting a what's that Will Smith movie, the AI robot?
Oh,
iRobot.
iRobot.
I was so close. Yeah, iRobot vibes, kind of. All right. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. Let me pull this.
Nyan Heroes. Is that what I just read?
Yeah, it is. Arena Breakout Infinite. Oh yeah, so this one got jumped up. So let's go back to this.
The second lieutenant said that there was an intact piano under the ruins. After lifting the tarp,
Looks like a
charred arm bones.
maybe a milsim. Get a lot of cutesy games. I don't get a lot of shooter games that I can look at.
Time runs out.
More Fun Studios. Good name.
Team Bravo is
We like the possibility of a cool Bill Sim. That mag was empty, bro.
Ooh,
It's like
I
there was
want to
a
go on the
firefight.
cable cars.
Stay alert and watch your six.
If the intel is accurate, we could return fully loaded this time.
We got drum mags.
Contact! We got contact!
Uh-oh.
Well, that didn't go well.
We're not making it.
Oh shit! The sidearm pull was good. Okay, so this is a Tarkov-esque game. Trying to find loot and pull an extraction.
My father promised me that he would buy me a violin in the winter.
Uh-oh.
But the melody played was the signal to evacuate. By January, Kimona's violin strings had turned into barbed wires.
Arena
Ignition.
Breakout Infinite.
Okay, then.
Arena Breakout.
Looks interesting.
It's a new season, so the Arena Breakout already a game is out, I guess?
Could be. Could be.
Huh, I may have to look at that. I don't know if I ever looked into this game. Okay, now I can skip to the
Every battle has that
Nyan
moment
Hero.
when defeat feels endless.
But defeat isn't the end. It's a lesson. As my brother taught me, the fuel
Yeah,
to
teach you
rise
little sister how to shoot
stronger.
guns.
Master the fight.
Another hero shooter.
Own the battlefield.
A hero shooter or a mech shooter?
Because in Nyan Heroes,
There's always another chance. Nyan Heroes, Winter 2025. Find out more on the Epic
You get to
Store.
play cat mech.
Cat mechs. Fur and Fables. Poor things.
This is like a
Roguelike.
yeah survival with
I'm
multiple people though. Endless combination.
Oh, I am so down for this. It's like Vampire Survivor.
Yeah, it's a Survivor, Wave Survivor. You get different parties instead of different skills. That's kind of neat. Oh, you still get skills too, so fuck. All right.
Oh, I'm so down for that. That looks
Alright.
great.
Yeah, looks pretty good. Haven Hole. Oh Bro, give me something over 480. Shit.
It's only $5. The Fur and
Much better.
Fables.
Havenhold. Oh, this is like a Valheim.
We're so happy to finally share what makes Havenhold truly special. Havenhold is a multiplayer action sandbox that's inspired by Asian mythologies.
Asian.
We got hooked on the idea of a cyclical universe and reincarnation. It's the backbone of everything in the game. At the heart of Havenhold, the Kunlun Mountain is the foundation of it all. The Taichu Order, a group of warrior monks, believe that the mountain holds the secret to ascension. But here's the catch. The mountain favors the strong, and every 14 days, when a great eternal cycle ends, only those who are worthy are rewarded. You play as a warrior monk, awakening at the start of a new cycle. You discover your ability to spirit bind, a forbidden power so dangerous most wouldn't dare touch. But you're different. You are a descendant of the first Taichus, the chosen few born with the gift to bind with primordial spirits and use their raw transformative powers. Will you bring the heat with firing infernos, stay cool with icy precision, or maybe channel the forces of the tides? The best part, you're not locked into one choice. Each cycle, you can activate multiple spirit binds for different primordial spirits. Although you may be born with the gift, you still have to earn your mastery. The combat abilities of each primordial spirit are obtained through ability scrolls, and these are scattered across dungeons, ruins, and sacred temples, places crawling with mobs who've lost the favor of the Kunlun Mountain. You spend a lot of time fighting out these non-believers, so choose your selection of primordial spirits wisely, and customize the right combat abilities.
Our skill trees have skill trees.
And then there's gear. You're going to need solid equipment to take on tougher enemies. Craft using materials to gather, and blueprints to loot from bosses. If you're someone who enjoys amassing wealth, the game also features a player-driven economy where you can buy and trade.
MMO?
As you enter more difficult territories of Kunlun Mountain, things get way more intense.
It feels like Valheim.
You want to team up with your friends and allies to take on the toughest challenges ahead.
No.
We have put a lot of time into designing and
functioning really more advanced RuneScape, if anything.
We are not done yet. It's a work in progress.
Our goal is simple. Make the combat fun, fast, and smooth.
Don't do an Asian
we want you to
stereotypical accent, Chase.
Epic battles and intense PvP while still feeling free and agile as you move. For example, we use half-body animation so you can move freely while attacking.
You can also dodge, jump, double jump, and even walk in air to outmaneuver your enemies. Heavy attack comes in different forms, like jumping heavy streak or ruin heavy streak. If you're looking for challenge, there are advanced mechanics too, such as blocking, sentence, and parries. There are great for melee combats as well. Combine all of that with unique ability combos, you get a system that's easy to learn, but has a lot of dips.
This to me has a better, the depth and stuff would feel better to me to play a game like this instead of like most MMOs. I'm gonna be honest with you, they feel like point and clicks because you point and click and then you tap one or two to activate a skill and you point and click in that direction. That's all they feel like. With combos and stuff like that, I like it.
For players who want to master it.
As you go deeper into the Kunlun Mountain, the stakes get higher. Rival groups will fight for the best loot, and the battles get more intense. The mountain favors the strong. The last days of the 14-day cycle are all out war. This group clashing to earn favor from Kunlun Mountain.
The Kunlun Mountain calls to you. The future of the Taichu Order is in your hands. Will you learn from your mistakes, double down on your victories, or try something completely new? Every cycle is a fresh start, and your journey is yours to reinvent. We're truly passionate about our game and want you to feel the same way. We can't wait to welcome you into Havenhold. So wishlist us on Steam, join us in our demo, and shape its future with us.
So they have an open beta demo. I like that a lot of people are doing that, or closed beta playtest. Either way. Mongolian Throat Singer.
Yeah,
I
interesting.
love listening to them.
It's I'm interested.
I'm interested,
cool
but
to
my
me.
only problem is the PvP aspect of it. I am not a big fan of PvP games.
I don't care for that either. That really does kind of turn me off a little bit. But interesting concept,
but it
nonetheless.
looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks good.
Well, maybe not so much aesthetically pleasing, but it looks great, guys.
Well, I mean, like when they have care and stuff into the combat systems or whatever, it's not slopped together generic crap. Like I feel
exactly.
To me, that puts
it brings grace.
Yeah, when you have a little bit more passion into it, like I don't know, I feel like that those kind of things turn out better. Don't fall. All right. Well, how about
tell me what to do?
How about a disgusting game next?
Another Outlast? What is that?
Peggy 16.
Autopsy Simulator.
November 20th, 1991.
I see this pop up so often lately.
The autopsy is conducted by Jack Hanman. During the interrogation, a friend of the deceased admitted there was no indication of an impending tragedy. The body was found naked and mutilated. Sounds disturbing. I'll run the prints against the police database on the computer. The question now is whether it was an accident or a deliberate act. The police information appears correct. In the end, we're all just walking meat.
Yummy!
Severe burns. There were bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. Tissue, lacerations, numerous blisters. As if someone was undecided. Why do people do such things? Now we say goodbye to the deceased and put them safely in the fridge. Everyone has a story to tell.
What the fuck?
Okay, then.
I'd say it's a hard pass for me.
Honestly, I'm kind of okay without that too, but Tribe 9.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
かつて力の象徴だった場所は色あせ、その
Why does that sound familiar to me?
ネオチオダシティ。過去を振り返らず、今を見続けるこの街へ、私は再び戻ってきた。しかし、目を背け、振り払ったつもりでも、過去は私を逃さない。
Super edgy character.
かつての主君を失った者たち。
That hair, though.
忘れ去られた者たちは、どこへ行き着くのか。
Go, Chunky!
たとえその道しるべが、かつて犯した大罪だとしても、
歩
みを止めることは許されない。欺瞞に覆われた世界で、新たな統治者を称える罪なき民。共に修羅の道を行く同志。まだ私が彼らのよすがとなり得るのならば、今こそ刮目しよう。たとえ復讐の牙が私の命に届こうとも。
I have no idea what this game is.
I don't either anymore. I thought it was supposed to be some kind of
4/17. It comes out like in 2 weeks.
It's me.
I have no idea what it is.
It's been a while.
Dude,
I know you're busy.
I want this game so much.
I'm pretty busy myself. Dealing with a little pest control issue. Nothing your old man can't handle. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about
fun.
mistakes.
Yeah.
I know I can be reckless with things. People.
Dude, so there was, I don't know if you remember.
Hey,
oh my god!
There was like, they're like Tropic Thunder, not Tropic Thunder, Thunder something. Rolling Thunder, maybe?
I need more info than that.
There's a helicopter game back on Nintendo and Sega and Super Nintendo and stuff. There were several of these games. But you played this like isometric helicopter and you would fly around shooting people and whatever. Like it looks exactly like how this game looks.
Nice.
But I'm working on it. Trying some new tactics. When to keep my distance, when to just get up in there. Work smart, not hard, they say. Though sometimes
Use the blades.
both. Sometimes it don't matter how smart or hard you work. The world's gonna kick you in the teeth. You didn't. We got a problem, and it ain't about how smart or hard. It's just about getting up, going again.
Ooh,
Which
good
I guess is why I'm
save.
calling you now. Just hang in there, kid. See you soon. I hope.
That looks
Coming
fun.
soon-ish.
Coming soonish.
Archery is my domain.
Elden Ring, Night Rain.
Yeah, there's Archer.
Is this being added or?
I don't
This
know.
time we cannot miss our mark.
I like the voice.
The night is far from over.
I still wouldn't mind trying one of the Elden Ring games. I know I'm going to hate myself when I do.
Well, this one, Night Rain is a third person, or it's a 3-player roguelike.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not. It's set in the Elden Ring and like Dark Souls universe, but it's not exactly the same as the other games. And if you ever get a chance to play Elden Ring, while it does have the punishing style difficulty that Dark Souls has, to me it was far more approachable than Dark
That's what I've heard a
Souls
lot of
does.
people say.
Because you could just run out and kill wolves and shit for a little bit until you level up or found some cool skills or whatever. There's so many great little like unlocks and secrets and different hidden things in this giant open world. It was amazing. Like you turn down I want to go down this sewer, and then you find this like whole other like fucking part of a city and shit.
Army of rats.
You know, there's all these things like that you can.
Yeah, no. As I said,
corners and
I
stuff, so.
wanted to actually try Elden Ring since it came out a couple years ago, but again, the longest time I didn't have PC that could run it, and then after that, just no money.
I'm curious what Night Rain's going to be. If we ever get a chance to get you Elden Ring, I still want to do they have a mod where you can do like seamless co-op. You can do co-op in Elden Ring, but it's like limited to bosses and different areas and stuff like that. And like once
Like
you
it
get
is
the boss,
in Dark Souls, right?
yeah. Once you beat the boss, then your companion disappears and stuff. But excuse me. With the seamless mod, you can basically keep 2 players play co-op all the way through.
I'd be down for that. That sounds like fun.
Yep.
We'll have to see if it goes on sale sometime soon, or if I get a copy in Humble Bundle.
Yeah. All right, so here's the game that
everybody is ranting and raving about.
Yeah, my buddy Bushwick really wants to play, and like I'm getting more hyped the closer it gets. So.
Little rat.
Look at that.
Run, little rat.
Kangaroo bunny rat thing.
It's a kangaroo. Kang it?
There ain't no way that motherfucker running Windows. It need an update.
Windows 97 never dies.
Oh, this is just music. Cool. It's got classic music. Awesome. I don't want to get it.
Kila.
This is like a weird 2D art style-y.
Oh. I don't really like these.
I don't know if I do or don't. They look interesting. I don't know if I'd ever play them. Trailers look cool.
story of a girl consumed by revenge.
Okay.
Let's go!
All right.
Mario
I'll
Kart
go
World
with
on
that.
Nintendo Switch 2 is the
Or
first
I'm not gonna
new.
watch it, I know what it's about.
This was the wrong video. I didn't want to click this
It's
one.
fucking loud.
Sorry. This was like the
You're good.
IGN hands-on shit. This is the actual trailer or whatever. I'm gonna turn it down some.
Thank you. That's perfect.
Well, I don't want to get copyright struck because look, it's Mario over here fucking watching us and shit.
Looking like a Duolingo bird in the corner.
Yeah. No, I don't want to.
Hey, you know what? As long as they have King Boo, I'm good. That's always who I play as anyway. Either that or Toad. DJ. Hey, they brought in Mario's old girlfriend. Shocked Peach ain't killed her yet. Can we still play a Shy Guy, though?
I think there's even more.
Well, yeah, I mean, we haven't been able to play as his girlfriend.
No, I mean, there's even more.
Oh, Shy Guy! I like the grinding.
Now you can lots of like you play as a cow.
We can finally play as Birdo.
What the fuck?
A different out. Okay, that's kind of cute. I like how they're changing outfits. Waluigi, fabulous.
Okay. I still don't think it's worth $80.
No.
But I guess like it's all seamless, like all the different worlds. You see the
That is pretty cool, but I'm not dropping $80 for that. I'll happily watch someone else play it though. And I'll be happy to see all the character animations and shit.
This is the world.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will
You can just like free roam.
You look so dapper!
With the crab.
Crab.
There's a bee.
And that's a Tamagotchi, to his right.
Oh, it's like a wabbit or something like that.
It's a
Who's this-
Tamagotchi.
Who's this little fucking thing?
Baby Daisy.
And in this Mario
I can tell by the hair.
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Virtually everywhere.
The main question I have, GTA, yay or nay? Can I punch a motherfucker off their cart?
You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Oh, maybe it wasn't Baby Daisy. Or maybe it was. They are changing outfits. I don't fucking know, man.
The most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
I do appreciate the outfits. It's the little things.
Knockout Tour.
Yeah.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Mexican Luigi.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Flying on a magic carpet.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever
What the
your
hell?
heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with
Oh.
friends. And even
Oh,
that's kind of fun.
together at different locations.
Kind of cute.
A brand new
Oh,
race
no,
across
it
the
wasn't a
entire world
Tamagotchi.
starts here.
No.
Mario Kart.
Looks like a Tamagotchi. I think that's
Now,
something from.
If somebody handed me this game, I would enjoy playing this game.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna drop $80 for it.
I'm not going to drop $500 for the console to play the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know.
I'm just not
Available
going half a
same
grand
day
when
as
I can pay
Nintendo Switch.
$300 and get my entire Steam library instead, and more.
I think if you bought the bundle, the Mario Kart bundle or whatever, it's $500 flat. I think is the way that you're describing it. So you can pay $500 for the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World bundle.
Or I could just pay for a Steam Deck and get more.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I honestly, that Turbo Golf Racing was like the first. I just typed in like kart racing or whatever, and that was the 1st one that popped up, and I was like, oh, let's try this one, and it's been pretty fun.
It's fun.
So, but I
rage-inducing at times, but fun.
I don't know if there's more kart games or whatever to play, so I'm curious to. Didn't really expect, really look any further. So yeah, Mario Kart World. Next we got chat.
Our kicker.
Yeah, we got a couple of them. You want to look see if there's any other trailers that are jumping out before we switch over to chat music.
Up to you, good sir.
Let me look.
I just realized my character's kind of see-through. I can see my background. I can see my shit through my antennas. No. But if I hide my background, you'll all go blind.
Let me look here. Game trailers get so many of these. They pump so much crap into this stuff. It's hard to like keep up. Wait, what? No Switch 2 exclusive from FromSoft.
Interesting.
Yeah, Duskbloods.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Switch exclusive, so whatever. Oh no! Yeah, this was the one that somebody did. You know what Ricky Gerwix is, right?
Off the top of my head, no.
Okay, so he's the he's got whatever disease it is, like he's crippled or whatever, but he's a YouTuber.
Oh, is he the one who always does the horrible crippled jokes and he's like crawling on the floor a lot?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no. No. He always makes me feel bad when I laugh.
Should I find that reaction?
Do it.
Okay.
I want another reason to go to hell today.
Hang on, let me pull it. All right.
Turning to the darkness.
It's Gerwitz, right? I don't know if I'm spelling his name right. Oh, it was a Z.
Bro, I barely even remembered who the fuck he was. I'm the wrong person to ask.
What's his name? Okay.
What time is it?
8:30.
Okay, I got half an hour before I gotta head downstairs and take medication. With food. Is that the fire station or is that our food?
Dude, YouTube. Fuck off, man. Is he even on YouTube?
He used to be.
I thought so, but like he's not, like his name does not show up in the search at all.
Well, maybe you'll have to send it to me if you find it another time.
I guess. Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna watch. He was cheering for this game. Working on it.
I like it.
Look, you actually pushed the mouse forward to make you go.
I like it.
Fuck, dude.
Oh my god.
You jump? That kind of defeats the purpose, right?
Shut up.
Well, I mean, how do you, buddy? How does that? Okay, you know what?
Upper body strength.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna ask any more questions. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was another Nintendo game that's coming out.
Oh, that does actually look kind of cool, though. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Okay. Back to indie title crap. Goat Simulator 3 official expansion. It's already out?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay. There's an official expansion number 2 coming out, I guess. I thought Arc 2 was actually going to come out. I guess that's not a thing anymore.
I don't actually know. I kind of forgot that it was supposed to be a thing.
Well, I just see this like Arc Extended or whatever.
Arc 2 on Steam. Let's see. Broke and busted. Planned release date to be announced.
Oh, did you know that Power World is getting a dating sim?
I saw an update about that, and I'm like, is that April Fool's, maybe?
Possible.
Because I think it came out on April 1st.
That's possible. I clicked it. We'll watch the trailer.
So this video actually came out on March 12th of this year. Arc in 2025 is a mess. How does a studio screw up a game they've already made?
Yeah, they moved it to Unreal 5 or something.
And they didn't port it properly, did they?
I don't know. I know the servers have been like people kind of rushed to it, and the servers weren't good, and I don't know if they were ever good.
So I don't know what people are too surprised about that.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to see the video that I am watching to their own, look up YouTuber Lieutenant Buzz Lightbeer.
Sorry, I'm doing a quick what the hell?
MTX, waiting for Ascended, promised upgrades, maybe in March. Snail stock.
Okay, I don't see anything else that's really jumping out at me. As far as like AAA or whatever. All right, so I got a couple more here. We got Kyborg.
Are you tired of your mundane existence?
God damn, dude.
The thrill of survivor? Then tune into the most electrifying spectacle.
We got some beat 'em up.
In this show, an notorious criminal is given a chance to
I don't know who this voice actor is, but he is going hard for some reason.
galaxy knows them as Kyborg. This season, experience the struggle of Morgan Lee, framed and condemned to the infamous Citadel.
Yeah, it's a beat 'em up. I like a beat 'em up.
Yeah, I could see you playing this.
Yeah.
Just beat the fuck out of things.
Yeah, I like a beat 'em up. I like a good smackdown power face. So this is actually
Valid.
I just watched all of Invincible. I'm like, oh, I want to beat the shit out of somebody. This game looks like it'd be up my alley.
Facing relentless enemies, he'll fight his way through, have a chance into the arenas.
Dude, I bet this dude's throat fucking hurt after recording this shit. Listening to it is hurting my throat. Oh my god.
This is, yeah.
Tune in this cycle to the last decade. Only on Cable Galactica.
Nice. Okay.
Enhance, survive, escape.
And it comes out this month, end of the month.
Cool.
Okay then. Looks interesting. Oh no.
More than just pals. You're my second fire rifle. What the fuck?
Oh.
I'm drinking. There's a spider monster? What the fuck? These are new monsters I haven't seen. Tarantula.
It's adorable, but oh my god.
Game scene still in development.
Run. Oh god.
In development, it says. I don't know if it's April Fool's or not, but
Oh, look at the description, my guy.
does it say in the description?
Sometimes it gives you a hint.
It's if you're I don't see it. No, it just says meet the characters of Power World more than just pals in this trailer. Power World dating sim visual novel game. What lies in a mysterious world tree? An exciting school life filled with cute pals. You will remain friends or fall in love and dismantle and eat them. Your tree at school. Romance starts here. Power World more than just friends. Available on Steam. There's no laws against pals, Batman.
It's real, and there's more. Why is the black merchant there? No. No. I already knew the Heart Lizard was going to be there. I'm not fucking surprised.
Yeah, of course.
But the goddamn black merchant. Merchant market. No!
You're gonna play this,
If
aren't
I
you?
want to see it, so do you.
Wait, you're linking it?
Hang on. Save image. I can send you the area, but first you gotta see this fucking photo, man.
No. No thanks.
You don't want to date that?
Nope. I'm good.
Coward. Oh God, no.
Yeah. There you go. Dating sim. Beep beep.
Yeah, I think my brother's home. Let me look. Ow. Just stab my toes. He's either home now or that was I think that was the fire station.
Yee. All right, so we got
That was my brother.
We got a couple chat music videos here, and then we'll call it a podcast.
Sounds good, because I need to go take my meds soon.
Yeah. So this one, I don't know. This one could probably gonna be bad.
10 out of 10 would colonize. I understand the Europeans now. Only a Death Star because I number peaceful rebellion tonight.
God damn!
Her ancestors are watching, and they're not ready for what I'm about to do. Her tribe may be small, but she will carry a whole nation on her hips after I finish. She's the power I never knew I needed to attend.
God damn.
Introduce smallpox to stay the night. Pilgrims could never, but I absolutely will. I'm about to create a whole new mythology tonight. No canoe needed, I'm diving in raw.
Oh shit.
No buffalo could compete with this beast. The land isn't the only thing being loud tonight.
I really didn't know where that was
Every
gonna
YouTube
go.
channel type
All
explained.
right, here's the Asmund one.
Every channel type explained. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go.
Let's start with the controversial one, the React channels. React videos gain major popularity
Chat,
with the Fine
is this
Bros
real?
on their React channel. Not all reactions are created equal, with some providing unique insight into professions, crafts, or cultures, while some just steal TikToks or do you laugh, you lose, with some of the fakest laughs imaginable, while others still react to just about anything while not cleaning their room and ordering DoorDash. Asmongold, if you're watching this, I know you don't DoorDash. I'm just joking around. Thanks for unpausing, by the way. The rule of
I don't want to watch this anymore. Yeah, I don't know.
Got exposed in 8K. Thanks for unpausing, by the way. Played Asmon like a fiddle. Took never let him know your next move to another level. Step 1, denial. Bro broke the 5th, 6th, and 7th wall. This is one of the Asmongold moments of all time. Hot singles within 5 miles, vibes 500 IQ. Played by the guy, didn't need to do anything this time. He fucking knew Asmon would pause to look around his room. Using Markiplier as the face of gaming's a good strategic move. Bro straight up had me pausing and looking around my room too. Bro was pre-moved.
Pre-moved.
Bro got cooked. Guy had a vision. Bro predicted what's about to happen. He felt unsafe after that one. Thanks for unpausing, by the way, was a goddamn violation. I've never seen a man feel so attacked. It's not nice to bully Zach, live in his natural habitat. Jonathan chose our moment. Bro lost an offline argument.
Offline argument.
Existential crisis kicked in there at the end. Bro is inside your head. YouTube equivalent of a Death Note mental face-off scene. The foreshadowing's crazy. Asmund doesn't use DoorDash, he uses Uber Eats. The creature has been studied. When you're so predictable, a pre-recorded video predicts your next action. This is real. A few seconds later predicts Asmund. Bro got trolled in the fifth dimension. You should change your title to Got him. I'm gonna come Donald Trump. He didn't get Rick rolled, he got Asmund rolled. That was the definition of screw you guys, I'm going home. Dude fell for hook, line, and sinker. He just followed his code. Bro lost to a pre-recorded video. I don't want to watch this anymore. I'm dead. OMG, I got him. He fell for it. Yes. I don't want to watch this anymore. Okay, someone give that man an award. The more I watch this, the funnier it gets. That guy was playing chess while my boy was playing checkers. This was the best catch ever.
I love the faces he gets. Just the way his eyebrows twitch, like, what? Poor Asmund. The creature has been studied.
Pretty damn funny. Pretty damn funny.
Oh,
And that
goddamn
was another episode 65 of Intelligent Aces podcast. We ragged on Nintendo. We ragged on Ubisoft. We looked at some game trailers. We did the fucking thing.
We did the thing.
We will be back again next Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I got to start trying to line up guests again because I keep forgetting to do that. I know Dubes is supposed to be coming back soon. We'll definitely have him back after his daughter's hockey season ends.
Nice.
And then we'll see what else we got. We got some other stuff coming up. As far as there's other stuff that, of course, check out Nemo. She's streaming all weekend long.
Yep.
Every day.
All weekend, every weekend.
And then I will be probably on the streams too. Yeah. Got some stuff coming up. Cool. But yeah, we'll be back.
Hope y'all will join us for the shenanigans.
Yeah, next week we got episode 66 coming up. We got 3 more weeks.
Ooh,
We got Nightingale
we're
coming
almost
back
to the funny number.
Yeah, Nightingale said he'll be here for the funny number.
Hey.
So yeah, look forward to that. All right, catch us back here next Thursday, Intelligent Thursdays. I need to make a tagline probably. All right, anyway,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Intelligent Thursdays or Ace Days.
We'll work on it.
Yeah, I'm out. Bye. Love you.
Ace Days. He just kind of went.